I've just eaten a whole bunch of cheese. Intro sound. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Pythagos QuickPlay. If you're joining us for the first time today, Pythagos QuickPlay is the only review show where we don't pretend to have played the full game first. We're going to be playing The Witness, which is a puzzle game from developer Thekla that was released in 2016. I'm very excited for it because I've been playing a lot of Baba Is You lately, and I've been told The Witness is the only game that could possibly be compared to Baba Is You because of how subversive its puzzles are. So I'm excited to get into this. There's gonna be two different things about this episode than normal. One is I'm gonna try to get it edited and uploaded as quickly as possible because for the next 3 days, The Witness is available for free in the Epic Games Store. They are not a sponsor. I just want to get this information out. I want to get this video uploaded so you can see it and have a chance to download The Witness for free before it's no longer available. The second thing that will be different about this episode is it's a puzzle game. So a puzzle game you can't get through a lot in the first 24 minutes. So that means I'm going to have to break this up into multiple 24-minute segments. I will go ahead and still rate on the 6 categories: art, sound, gameplay and understandability, controls, brokenness, and replay, how much I want to keep playing it, after the first 24 minutes. And then I will play another 24-minute segment, and I will keep playing 24-minute segments until I get bored or annoyed. So this will be the first episode. This will be based on the first 24 minutes. After this, I will edit and upload other videos with more gameplay. After each 24-minute segment, I will re-rate gameplay and understandability and replay. So whether I want to keep playing it or not is going to be dependent on the gameplay and how fun it keeps being. And so I'm going to rate it at each stage on how much I want to keep playing it. Additionally, we're going to give the final score after the first 24 minutes. This show is a review show based on very little data. However, I want to get this information out, and I want to give the game a fair shake in this case. So I'm going to play it until I get bored or until it becomes too difficult to keep going on a short YouTube show. So with that in mind, we're going to start by showing you some highlights from the first 24 minutes, and then we'll get into the reviewing. Let's go. You'll notice that we've got a new timer up in the corner of the screen. This will be used so that when you're watching clips of the game throughout the review, you'll know how far into the gameplay I am. Aha! All those mazes I did as a kid are paying off. Oh, what is this? Oh, what is this? Oh, this is where I came from. Okay. Oh, neat. Okay, cool. Oh, what is this? Oh. Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to do yet. I think this one's... I don't think this is the tutorial one. You guys are gonna watch me you guys are gonna get to watch me struggle with all these puzzles. And it's gonna be really fun for you. Okay. Oh, there's just one more after this? Ah. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's it. Woo! Oh, space does not jump. Oh, no. What's that?
The physicist Wolfgang Pauli once spoke of 2 limiting conceptions, both of which have been extraordinarily fruitful in the history of human thought.
Oh, this is so interesting and cool. They have different layouts, so you have to guide them differently. Oh, man. Oh. Okay. Oh, neat. Okay, let me tell you what game this reminds me of, first off. So, I'm nowhere near far enough to see the parallels people are drawing with Baba Is You. The game this currently reminds me of is the Talos principle, because you're stranded on an island and you don't know anything about it or why you're here. Whoa, trippy. Oh god. Are those the same? Those are the same. They're all the same. Wow. Okay, you can't... I don't think you can die in this game. What? Okay, so I don't... Okay, no, I do understand. Okay, that's interesting. I hadn't seen my shadow before. I'm just like a dude. Do I just need the blue ones? Do I just need the black ones? No, I need all of them. Alright. They are different colors, right? Yeah, there's 3 black ones and 4 blue ones. Okay, got it. There we go. Yeah, you gotta have all of them. Oh, come on. Alright, this one's giving me some challenges. Oh, and there's still one more after this one. Okay. Now hang on. Okay, there doesn't appear to be any relationship between... I don't think they're even supposed to be different colors. But there doesn't appear to be a relationship between color... and which one has to complete it. Okay. So now that I've played through 24 minutes of the game, what are my initial impressions? So we're going to go through art, sound, gameplay and understandability, controls, brokenness, and how much I want to keep replaying it. And, spoiler alert, I want to keep replaying it. So let's talk about the art first. The art style was very cel-shaded. This game is really pretty. It's got a cel-shaded look. I think that's what you call this art style. Yeah, it's cel-shaded, but it feels really pretty. It had this aesthetic that felt kind of like a better World of Warcraft art. If World of Warcraft had this art instead of the art it has, it would be intentionally more cartoony, whereas World of Warcraft exists in this, we're trying to be kind of realistic, but not super realistic. So if World of Warcraft had this art, it would be a lot better. It was very pretty. The art was gorgeous. I don't have a lot more to say about it other than that. I was impressed with the puzzles were interesting from an art point of view. I didn't get to very complicated puzzles yet. The art for the puzzles was not. There was one that was really cool. It was the same puzzle 3 times and each one was a little bit more distorted. So that was pretty cool. I have nothing negative to say about the art. I'm gonna give art a 5. For sound, there's not much in the way of sound yet. There's not much music, there's not many sound effects. The sound effects when you complete a puzzle are really satisfying, and the sound effects during a puzzle are pretty satisfying. There's not a lot. Nothing was annoying, nothing was overpowering. I think it fits really, really well with the theme of the game. The one point that I would take off for this is I couldn't find the sliders to turn the sound down. I have to turn down the sound, and I can't figure out where to do that in here. And so the sound was much louder than I wanted it to be. So I'm going to give sound a 4. Gameplay and understandability. How fun is the gameplay, how intuitive is the gameplay, and how well does the game follow the rules it sets for itself? Based on the brief gameplay that I've seen so far, the core gameplay loop is you are solving these puzzles and then you're walking to the next area and you're solving another puzzle. The gameplay loop is just puzzles, puzzles, puzzles. Interesting. Okay. So... Okay, so you click on one end, and then you have to drag and then click at the other end. But you have to find the puzzles, and you have to... Each puzzle's a little bit different, and I think I solved probably 15, 20 puzzles, and each one... each set had a different objective. So at the beginning you were just solving a maze, and then you were solving a maze where you had to go over all of these, you had to cover up all of these little icons, and then you were solving puzzles where you had 2 waves, and the waves they both had to follow the same, a mirrored path, and the waves had different blockages in their paths. And then you combined the second and third kind, and that was the most difficult so far. And you also had to split the black objects from the white objects, and I'm just now realizing that one puzzle that I saw was kind of the culmination of all of that. You had to split the black and white, and you had to run over all the pips or whatever they were. So now I know what to do about that, but that's going to be a tough puzzle to solve. All in all, the gameplay was understandable. It's just you run around, you solve these puzzles. Other than the difficulty of the puzzles, there's nothing weird here. There's nothing that was difficult to follow. Gameplay so far, I will give a 5. Controls. There's not a lot to do. You press WASD to move around, and you click on the puzzle, and then you drag your mouse to roll along this path, and then you click again at the end. There's not a lot of controls, but the controls are very easy to understand, and they followed the rules they set for themselves very well. I gotta give controls a 5. Brokenness. How many bugs were there? How much did they interfere with my experience? There were no bugs that I noticed, so I gotta give brokenness a 5. And replay. So how much do I want to keep playing this? So I have a definition for each level along replay. 1 means I'm never going to play this again. 2 means I don't want to play this again. 3 means I'm neutral. I would play it again. I wouldn't play it again depending on what the circumstances were. 4 means I want to play it again. 5 means I'm going to keep playing it right now. I mentioned at the top of the show that I'm going to keep playing this until I get bored or annoyed. And regardless, I'm going to play at least 2 segments, whether I want to or not. And I want to. So I really want to keep playing. I don't feel like I feel like I barely scratched the surface of the game. And even if I wasn't planning to record another episode of this, I definitely would keep playing right now. So with that in mind, replay is a 5. So we'll go back down through the scores real quick. We gave art a 5, sound a 4, gameplay and understandability a 5, controls a 5, brokenness a 5, and replay a 5. So as of right now, this gives us our highest final score of 4.8. So this game is called The Witness, and it's available right now from the Epic Games launcher for free through April 17th. It's also available for $40 from Steam. It came out in January of 2016 by developer Thekla, and it's been widely acclaimed as one of the more interesting puzzle games you can play. It reminds me a little of the Talos principle, so I'm gonna keep playing and we'll see where things go. In the meantime, since this episode will go up before the others, I need you to tell me what game you want me to play next after The Witness. I've got a few more games queued up and I will eventually run out of ideas of what to play without your help. So I would like you to comment down below what you want me to play next. If there's a game you really like or a game you really hate but would be really entertained by seeing someone else get frustrated at it. Bonus points if the game is broken and has some bugs in it, because I haven't played a game with a lot of bugs in it yet, and I've got this brokenness category that's just waiting to be given a 1. I'm waiting to not be able to finish my 24 minutes of gameplay because there's just so many bugs in a game, and I'm very excited about that. So if you like it, click like. If you disliked it, click dislike and let me know why. If you want to see more of these, click subscribe. I'm going to put out at least 1 per week. Until the next episode, I am Pythagos, and this is Pythagos QuickPlay. Pythagos out!